I have a lot of religious trauma, but the one thing those guys got right was the whole your body is a temple rhetoric. Because can your life really be together if your body feels like garbage? The answer is no, so let's talk hot girl showers, healthy habits, and cleaning our bodies from the inside out. Welcome back to another episode of my Spring Clean Your Entire Life series. Today we are spring cleaning ourselves, like our bodies, inside and out. I'm sharing my favorite everything shower products, some easy healthy meal inspo, some advice on finding fun ways to move your body, and some little habits to feed your soul and just feel clean and fresh and like your best self again. And eventually, your dream self. Let's get into it. We have to start with the most elite form of self-care to have ever been invented, the hot girl shower. Some call it the shower, some call it an everything shower, but at its core, it's that big shower where you get everything done, hair wash, shave, exfoliate. And if you're not romanticizing that shower like you're at the spa at least once a week, what are you doing? I personally feel like I have really perfected the hot girl shower, and I have some products that I love that I want to recommend to you. There's always a little trial and error in this, but I have gone through that trial and error for you, so if you want to try any of these products, I'll make sure to link them for you below. Starting off strong, I cannot take a hot girl shower without these. Shower steamers. Shower steamers are like a bath bomb, but as the name would suggest, for the shower. They're just a little tablet. You put them in the bottom of your shower, and as the hot shower water runs on them and it gets steamy in there, it makes the whole bathroom smell like a spa. These ones are eucalyptus and mint, so these ones seriously are so like calming and soothing. I've also tried like orange flavored ones, and those are really fun. There's a ton of different scents, so highly recommend trying these out. They really just like take that everything shower up a notch. Going into shampoo, I love Olaplex. Using Olaplex changed my life. My hair has never been so healthy. This is coming from someone who chemically treated their hair for the past like 15 years of my life. So this is the healthiest it's ever been since like I was 12 or 13, honestly. I have the whole Olaplex kit, but my favorite products out of them is definitely the shampoo and conditioner and the hair mask. This shampoo specifically, I just feel like it really clarifies my hair. Because this is so pricey, I do use a different shampoo for like day-to-day, every other day showers, but I love to use my Olaplex for my everything shower. And then it cannot be an everything shower without a hair mask. Like, you've got to deep condition your hair, girl. This one I've been obsessed with since I went to Japan. I saw this recommended as something you must buy while you're there, and I'm so glad I did. I stocked up on them as well, which is a good thing because this one's almost out. I love using this once a week with my hot girl shower. My hair is very fine and like porous, so it can't take a lot of products all at once, so I love to just use the Olaplex shampoo with this deep conditioner, and it is amazing. My hair just feels like I went to the salon. I also wanted to shout out my favorite face wash. I wouldn't really consider the whole like face wash skincare, that aspect, as part of really the true hot girl shower, even though it kind of is, because you know, I'm washing my face in the shower and I'm always going to do my skincare afterwards too. I just really love this Versed face wash. It's the best face wash I've ever used, and it's the only face wash I'm pretty sure that I've rebought time and time again. I stock up on it when it's on sale. It's the only one I've been using for years, and I feel like it's kind of underrated. I don't see a lot of people talking about it, and I really love it. Another kind of random hot girl shower mention is this is my favorite self-tanner. If you're a pale girly like me, you might want to try self-tanning, or maybe you do self-tan. I've tried a few different ones. I'm nowhere near an expert, but this has been my favorite one, and I've continued to rebuy it and use this, I think for like 2 years now, actually. Wow, that's kind of a big deal. This is the B-Tan, Ain't Nobody Got Time for That, and I love it because I just really feel like I don't have time to tan. Like, I personally can't stand the smell of fake tan. I've tried different ones that supposedly don't smell like fake tan, but I can always kind of still smell it. So I love this one. It only takes 9 minutes to use. I will actually keep it on a little bit longer. I think the most I've kept it on before is an hour, just if I want a little bit of a deeper tan. But the tan you get at the 9 minutes is still really good. So highly recommend that. Now, last thing is what I would consider the non-negotiable as part of an everything shower. And it's having a matching exfoliator, body wash, and lotion. You want them all to be the same scent, or at least similar scents that go together. And for the longest time, I felt like this was a luxury that was out of my price range. But I actually have two pretty affordable suggestions for you. The first is Bath & Body Works, specifically during their semi-annual sale. You can see I have the whole 1,000 Wishes set up here. It's the first time I've tried this scent and I really like it. This is something I now budget and plan for because it's a luxury that's really important to me. It is so amazing to have the scent of the body wash and exfoliator you're using in the shower and then get out, dry off, and put on the same scent of lotion. Like, you can't describe it. It's like one of those memes of the, how could you describe this to a man? Like, how could you describe that feeling to someone who hasn't experienced it? Another option, if you do prefer to just shop at the drugstore or Walmart, I have been loving the EOS scents. This is so surprising to me as someone who was like OG Tumblr girly using the EOS round lip balm back in like 2012. I didn't know they had it in them to do such a great scent of body wash and lotion. I use the Fresh and Cozy. They also are supposed to have come out with an exfoliator and maybe a tanning oil in the same scent, so stay tuned. I might have to get that. And bonus points here if you make sure the scent you choose for these goes along with the perfumes that you wear. And if you want to take your hot girl shower up a notch, you can also light a candle in the bathroom while you shower. Get like special lighting to put in the shower so it's like dimmer, warmer light, and also make sure that your sheets are clean and have like cute matching pajamas clean to put on afterwards. The point of a hot girl shower is really to make it a whole experience. Now that we are squeaky clean on the outside, let's talk about cleaning ourselves up on the inside. Now listen, this is not about restriction or being perfect. It's just about making space for and adding in things that make you feel energized and alive, whether you like them or not. We all have our own personal health goals, and I know that food and body talk can be sensitive subjects, so feel free to skip ahead if you need to. As far as food goes, I have found it very beneficial to focus on what I can eat versus what I can't eat. I've really started focusing on homemade meals with real food that I know what it is and I know what's going into it and I know what I'm eating. I especially like to focus on healthier lunches because I don't personally like to eat breakfast, and dinner I eat with my boyfriend, so there's another person to consider. So lunchtime, it's the time of day that I'm making food for only myself, and it's that midday pick-me-up that I really need that energy, and I really want to enjoy it too because I love food. I actually have a whole Substack called Hot Girl Lunch that I have really neglected posting on, but I do have a few good recipes on there that I want to highlight. And if you want to check that out, I'll make sure the link is in the description so that you can actually get the full recipes. First one that I literally have had for lunch this week is Greek salad bowls. So delicious, just like full of vegetables. And if you're like me and you don't really like to make chicken or like a meat or protein for yourself during the day, I just have rice and chickpeas in it, so together they actually make a complete protein. Another one I'm obsessed with is pasta salad. It's not the typical like mayo pasta salad that you might be thinking of. It's more of like an Italian style pasta salad, and oh my god, it is so freaking good. I also like to use protein pasta in the pasta salad so that again I'm feeling more full and it's energizing me more. And another one I'm obsessed with, this one maybe is a little more unhealthy. I don't know, you let me know what you think. Caesar salad wraps. I'm addicted to these, you guys. Like, I actually have to take breaks from eating them because it's all I will eat. You literally just buy a Caesar salad kit bag from the grocery store, and then I like to spruce it up a little bit with toasted chickpeas or chicken or bacon in there, and goat cheese, avocado, and cucumbers. You cannot skip these, you guys. It adds so much to the Caesar salad, and now whenever I order a Caesar salad at a restaurant and it doesn't have them, I'm like, what's going on here? And then you wrap it all up in a tortilla, and it is just so freaking delicious. Highly recommend giving this a shot. The first two are really good for meal prepping. Caesar salad wraps aren't as good for meal prepping, but because you can just get the bag, it still is pretty quick to make. Staying hydrated through the day is also always super important. I'm a water girly, but if you struggle to drink water throughout the day, getting those powdered drink packets is a great substitute. I've also been obsessed with citrus flavored iced green tea lately. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is delicious. Sometimes when I'm having an actual meal, I want like a drink different from my typical water. So this is like the perfect thing to sub in for that. And then of course, I have to talk about it. We need to be moving our bodies, but like in a fun way. If you are joining me in my 75 soft spring routine reset challenge that I mentioned in the last video, we are moving our bodies 30 minutes per day. So in an effort to not get bored, give you some inspiration, here's some movement that I've been loving that I plan to add into my routine this spring. Pilates and yoga, tried and true. Looking up a YouTube video or even going to a class with a friend is always fun. I have a mini stepper that I keep under my desk, and I like to do that while I scroll on my phone or watch a show or movie. Hot girl walks with a podcast or with a friend, especially now that it's starting to get warmer and the sun is out longer. And even like stretching in the morning or before bed is really helpful to get our blood pumping. And if you're like me, you're getting a little bit older, I'm only 28, but still, you really gotta stretch, keep your body flexible. At the end of the day, I truly believe that movement should feel like we're loving ourselves and not like we're punishing ourselves. Last thing I wanna touch on, let's talk about hobbies and habits that clean out your soul. Because sometimes the most underrated self-care is just letting yourself do something for fun. I have been loving things like reading, junk journaling, doing puzzles or crafts, listening to music, or even learning an instrument, no matter how bad you are at it, trying new recipes like the ones that I mentioned earlier in this video. Even if you're gonna have phone time instead of doom scrolling, really curating your digital feeds, going on Pinterest, Substack, unfollowing anybody that makes you feel negative about yourself is one of my favorite games. Just scrolling Instagram and unfollowing anybody who, when I see their posts, I feel negative about myself. Also video games. I heard somewhere, hopefully this is true, that Tetris has actually been shown to help with trauma or PTSD, something like that. If you play it after something has happened, it actually helps to rewire your brain. So games like that can be super helpful. And just in general, romanticizing your everyday life. We spend so much of our times in our heads and in our own little inner worlds, and that deserves some spring cleaning too. If you have made it this far, this is your sign to take a hot girl shower tonight, make a delicious, nutritious meal, move your body in a way that feels good, and do something just for fun. No productivity attached. When we think spring cleaning, our minds immediately go to cleaning our physical space, and we'll get there, I promise. But spring is also the perfect time to reset and remind yourself how important it is and how good it feels to take care of you for a change. Let me know in the comments, what is your go-to hot girl shower product? Because like I said, I've gone through trial and error, but I am never above trying something new. And if this resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next part in this series. Until next time, sending you love.